Biden meets with Charlamagne the God.
And Vin ain't black?
Let's talk about it, y'all. Middle America. Well, you know, I was in Middle America retirement. Quite frankly, guys, to be honest with you, I stopped recording because I'm so sick of the politicization on the right and the left about this COVID stuff. People are dying. I've got a friend whose son right now is in bad shape. Another friend whose uncle just died in Michigan. People are dropping like flies here, and Republicans, Democrats are disgustingly trying to use this as a softball, as a soccer ball to whatever, and I'm just completely sick of the whole thing. As I've always said, I don't believe that the Republicans or the Democrats are out to destroy our country and have hundreds of thousands of us die. There are no simple solutions to this situation, and it really sickens me that 9/11 happened, 3,000 of us died. There was like a 2 or 3 or 4 month period when people just put the partisan stuff behind.
Yeah, there was like a humanity, like we were like human beings. It wasn't just a political...
And everything is politicized on both sides, and I'm just absolutely sick of it, so I didn't want to comment on it. But Joe Biden has gotten your boy Vincent.
He has forced our hand to come back out.
He's forced my hand! He's on with Charlamagne the God in the Breakfast Club. Obviously, they're still practicing social distancing, and this gem.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community. I would love to see
Take a look at my record, man. I extended the voting rights 25 years.
That sentence structure was difficult for me to follow, honestly. If you have a problem with me or Trump, figure it out. And then he says, and you ain't black?
Wait, let's hear this one more again.
Put that back on again.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do.
Hey, Mr. Biden, I am not voting for neither you or Trump, which means I ain't black. So what I'd like you to do, Mr. Biden, is please inform.
Dang it, I thought I was in an interracial relationship.
Please inform the local and federal police departments and local neighborhood watch people that I'm not actually black. You might save a life, Mr. Biden. I'm not black.
So if I know, does that mean I'm black?
Right. If you know who you're voting for and it's not you.
Turns out I've been black this whole time.
Here I was the whole time thinking I was a person of color.
No. That's me. Well, that's me, brother minister.
This is not the first time this has happened. I don't know if you remember Her Grace, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
She's back on the scene in our show.
Yeah. You remember this gem on the same show. This is the Breakfast Club, and go.
What's something that you always carry with you? Hot sauce. Hot sauce.
Look at her face.
Are you getting information right now? Hot sauce. Hot sauce in my bag, Sway?
Hot sauce.
Yeah, I want you to know people are going to see this and say, okay, she painted the black people.
Is it working?
You silly Negroes.
Oh my gosh.
I've been trying to tell you people.
Honestly, I feel so insulted for your people. If somebody thought that they could say hot sauce and that would, collect my affection for them.
Look, man, I don't feel any pity for my people at all. This is your fault, you silly black people. You allowed...
Is it working?
These Republicans... And you know what kills me about Charlamagne and all these supposed woke black folk? Is that they will let these people come and spit in their face and they'll just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
You ain't black. You look, if Trump would have said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, he would have been like, hold up. All the woke narati would have been all over the place. Look, man, that is crazy. Black, I say this all the time. If you're black in America, you deserve what you get to a degree. This is a guy, I keep trying to explain to you, that the Democratic Party hates you. They have no respect for you in any way, shape, or form. None. Zero. Zero respect for you. This is the guy, oh, they're going to put you back in chains and all the rest of it. And poor kids are good as white kids or whatever.
No,
he's an
history.
absolute and obvious racist. And I'm not mad at him for it. I'm not mad at him for, he's 75. I don't know how old he is. To me, if you're a certain age, you're just going to get a pass, period. I just don't care. And Charlamagne rightly points out, okay, what are you going to do for our people? Because I don't care.
Yeah.
I keep trying to tell people, the fact that somebody is a racist does not determine whether or not I'm going to vote for them or endorse them, because they've all been racist. I
Right.
explained to you on a million occasions that Abraham Lincoln was racist as hell. But you know what? He was good for a black agenda. And so that's what you're supposed to do. So on the one hand, I agree with him dodging it and saying, what are you going to do for our people? But you'll notice that Mr. Biden, even in the throes of his onset dementia, God forgive me, even in the throes of his onset dementia, Biden knew how to dodge it and not answer the question. Biden's not going to do a damn thing for black people. None. And the irony of this whole thing, he said, look at my record. Yes, look at his record. I've got multiple videos that talks about Mr. Biden's record, whether it's the busing
Why
issue.
would you bring that up?
Whether it's he probably forgot.
No.
Look,
I think that he's banking on the stupidity of Americans to not know their information and to not look backwards at what's happened. I really think that.
Sweetheart, if you, the busing thing was in the 50s and 60s. Like, if you heard that he forgot about that, would you, not believe it? You say, no, I don't believe it.
The reason that I'm saying I don't believe it is because I think that, patients with dementia, a lot of times they remember the things that they have been dead set on. And he has been like this all his life. So, and he was able to dodge that question. So
he was able to artfully dodge that question like a mug. Shout out to Mr. Biden. He had the little, that's what they teach you a lot in Taekwondo. Actually, it was my one of my instructors also had a boxing background, so he would do these little feint drills and all that, and then you had to.
Oh my gosh! If I was a good Photoshopper, I'd have done like one of those.
He was that was Biden. Biden was doing his thing. Shout out to the big homie Biden. Look, man. And then, you saw Hillary Clinton, Hillary, super predators Clinton get on there. Hey, what do Negroes like? What do they eat? Oh, that's right, hot sauce. Maybe watermelon. No? Hot sauce, okay. What do you have in your bag, Hillary? Hot sauce?
And all I drink is grape Kool-Aid.
Yeah. This is going to be the screen cap. Come on, y'all. This is not surprising. I've been reporting on this over and over again, how racist these people are, how much contempt in their soul they have for you. Mm-hmm. I saw this on the Middle America page, by the way, if you want to join, facebook.com/America Middle. I saw this nonsense on the page, and at first, I think Izzy posted it. Shout out to Izzy. Izzy's supporting Trump now. It's unbelievable. The DNC has completely destroyed themselves, because to me, Izzy's the best of what they have. But anyway, I saw this and I was like, no, he didn't say that. There's no way, because you know what? Biden's got a group of people who are trying like mad to keep him in the basement, and everybody knows that's the strategy. Just shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Let Trump say crazy stuff about hydroxychloroquine, and let the media take it out of context and run with it, and that'll be the apparatus, and that's how we're gonna march to victory. Mm-hmm. And I was like, there's no way they would let that happen. So I click on it, and sure enough, he said that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, I laughed. I'm not insulted by this stuff, because it's one of those things where it's like, fool me once, right? Mm-hmm. Shame on me. This man has gone on record talking about he didn't want his kids in a racial jungle. Yeah. When you're talking about integration, he's talking about getting black people off buses. He's talking about he was working with the grand wizards of the KKK, saying the guy was awesome and yada yada. You can see it all in the other video. I'll put it up right here. You can see it.
Does it offend you at all the way that he talks to Charlamagne?
No.
The way that he says man, and then he brings in ain't. It's like he's trying to relate to him, so then he
Joe
makes his language.
He's like an everyday guy type of. That's
he
his
says
shtick.
ain't.
Yeah, he says that all the time. He says it all the time. But I see.
Okay.
But it doesn't.
I don't watch enough of him, I guess.
Look, I am not part of that version of the black community in America. The brainwashed, silly, Charlamagne type, fake woke people who are talking about pushing a black agenda and have been summarily brainwashed by the idiots on in the media who've convinced them that Trump is this arch racist and that the Democrats are the party of the black man. I've completely severed myself from that group of individuals, so it doesn't insult me. I look at it and I go, you're getting what you deserve. You show these people that they don't have to do jack shit for you, and they insult you, they spit in your face, they go on your freaking radio show and mock you to your face. And you still voted for that broad. You silly, silly people. So I don't care. I honestly, I don't, God forgive me. Oh, God. I'm more frustrated with the black community than I am with Biden and the rest of it.
The girl on the show, I'm not, what's her name?
Yeah.
You could tell that it bothered her.
Right.
And she knew what was up.
Right.
But they didn't do anything about it.
Correct. And so she's looking at it, like, look at that.
Yeah.
And then
you see what they did? They added the hot sauce.
And then look at Hillary. Hillary's like, oh no, this might not go well. And then Charlamagne came in for the save.
Yeah. Is it working?
I know. That's the thing. Like, she came out on your show and said, of course I'm pandering to you silly Negroes.
Right.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Are you going to vote for me?
This ignorant?
Yeah. You're ignorant as hell. Look, shout out to Joe Biden. I'm not upset in the least. I'm not insulted.
Your pride.
I'm not insulted in the least. These people have complete and total contempt for black people, and the fact of the matter is they should. Because these people obviously believe that they're superior to us and that we're inferior to them, and when you go into a person's house and insult them, and they don't even have the masculinity to say, what the fuck did you just say? Then you deserve whatever you get. I'm sorry. You deserve whatever you get from these people. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable, the brainwashing that's happened. Look, I can't go where you and Izzy are going as far as voting for Trump. I can't go there. But it is obvious that Trump has had a way better effect on the black experience in America than the Clintons did or Biden's did.
I understand.
This is Hillary Super Predator Clinton we're talking about.
I understand the idea of saying, look, you didn't let us have who we wanted. You messed things around and threw Biden up there, and we're not playing your game anymore. So we refuse to vote. But at the same time, I totally understand it. But at the same time, I still can't get away from if it was between Biden and Trump. I want Trump. I do not want Biden. Biden needs to be in a nice little home.
Why do you always have to do that?
Because it's the truth.
Why do you have to do that?
It is the truth.
Insult the man.
No, I said a nice one. He needs to be, that's where he should be. He shouldn't be in this situation. He shouldn't be up saying all of these things. It just shouldn't be happening. That's that.
Yeah.
No, I don't want him running this country. No, I don't want him representing Americans to the world. No. They see that kind of weakness.
But you want Trump representing America.
I already told you why. That's
well,
because Trump he's not going around on apology tours. I feel like he has revamped that this is America. China, you're not going to mess with us, blah, blah, blah. Of course, who knows? Maybe China did this whole, who knows?
I'm more and more convinced that that's probably the case.
Yeah, it might be retaliation because, Trump put his foot down. But either way, I mean.
Yeah. I can't go. I just can't go there with you guys. I can't do it. Leah is the original OG MAGA.
I just don't like. I'm gonna throw back my hands.
She has converted a couple people.
But the votes take the wheel.
It's unbelievable to me. But
voters take the wheel.
You know what I want to see? I want to see what CNN is going to do with this nonsense, because you and I both, there was one time when Trump was at a rally one time, and he was like, hey, I got one of my African Americans over there, hey.
Yep.
And they made that front, Trump says that he owns an African American.
He owns an African.
Yeah, and what black people don't realize is even when CNN posts stuff like that, they're insulting you. They're saying that you're so stupid.
You're not going to see what actually was the context of that.
You silly Negroes are so dumb that you're not going to be able to see through that bullshit. And you know what? They were right.
No!
You don't see it. These people have utter and complete contempt for you, and you deserve it, because golly. Let's see if the Biden thing is on.
Trump.
Look where they put it. So Trump, right here on the side here on the other. If you're questioning whether you're vote for me or not, you're not black. Okay, so they had it on like the. I'll show you.
It's a little.
I'll get you the screenshot.
The big headline is Trump says places of worship must open immediately.
Right.
Which, lots of people will be like, what is he doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's already so much about if he would have protected this country, closed up the borders 2 weeks earlier, 45,000 people would still be alive. So now they're making it look like, oh, look, and he's going to open the churches and we're all going to...
Oh, yeah, God forbid he opens the churches.
Oh, Lord.
I'm so sick of politics in America. It's absolutely ridiculous. I am not mad at Biden for saying it. I'm not even, as God's my witness, I'm not even a little mad at him for saying it. These people have come out consistently for decades and spit in our face and told us they have no respect for us in any way, shape, or form. And if you still give these people the opportunity to do that to you, then whatever. I mean, you get what you get, you know, and that's why Puffy said Obama hasn't done anything for us. And you got prominent black people like Stephen A. Smith saying, no, we should sit this one out. And you got Puff saying this, and these are millionaire black folks who are already set for life. And then you've got the common black folks over there in the hip-hop community, all the rest of it, just going along with the party line. And this is why stuff that happened last week still happens to us in this country. This is why this still happens. Because we can't be taken seriously. This guy had the audacity to have Brother Minister Louis Farrakhan on his show. And then you go and do some shit like this, Charlamagne. Twice! Unbelievable. You ain't black. Like I said, tell the cops and tell the neighborhood watch folks that I'm not black. You might save a life. Anyway, I have nothing else to say. Love your neighbor.
Take care of each other.
Middle America.
We are the media.
Till next time, guys.